Keyword extraction is a really important strategy for improving account performance. They help you scale as far as you can really scale search campaigns. They also help make them more profitable if your goal is more profit than trying to squeeze every sale out of the people searching. The available audience of 100%, right, of people searching. Going back to that search impression share video. So with keyword extraction, what we're doing is we're looking for keywords to extract from our search terms report so we can bid on them. Now we'll get into bidding later. Don't worry about it too much, but I do just want to kind of show off what this workflow is and how it works. And this kind of starts to tie together the process of managing these accounts. So we'll go into the search terms. We'll go into our ad group that had the most stuff. We'll take the filter off. Let's see what we got in here. So I'm going to now update the performance metrics because we want to be performance minded. And we want to basically try to use this data to determine what we should pull out. So we'll keep keyword because that'll give us insight into where the search term came from in the first place. We'll add our CPC, we'll add this stuff, we'll add our conversion metrics, our primary KPIs, right? And we're good to go. So you can see we don't really get that much in the search term report compared to like keywords. Like there's no quality scores, there's no Google Analytics metrics. They really don't give you much. And we could see here, this column is very important, the added excluded column. This basically says, does this keyword exist as an exact match? Does this search term exist as an exact match keyword in the account? Yes or no? So if it's added, it means it's in there. If it's not, that means it's not. Now the idea is we want to add these keywords into the ad group if they're working well, because we want to try to put more spend towards those, right? We don't get to see too much. We get to see these metrics here, which give us some insight. So you can see this is our most profitable keyword. It got a sale. It only spent $3. We showed up for like most of the searches, but we should be 100 if this is our best keyword, right? And it's that profitable, and this is the theory, right? It doesn't work like that too much anymore because everyone uses conversion bidding. But the idea is if it's working well, we want to try to put as much into it as possible. So now we would extract this out into, it triggered as a close match, a close variant of the exact match Zodiac bracelet, Zodiac bracelets. So what we would do is we'll take this, we'll pop open the notepad again, we'll put it in brackets. And what you'll do is you'll go actually into this ad group, go into the keywords, add it as a new keyword. And you can just ignore these messages that say to go more broad. We go broad too. But this is what I'm getting at. Like, treat these as like black box audiences. You're going to use all the modifiers. I like to really, like, if something got sales, I'll just pull it out as exact match and see how it does there. But usually, like, phrase match Zodiac bracelet for Zodiac bracelets, there's not going to be much of a difference there. There's no reason to add that many keywords. So if we go back here, it's going to say it's been added. So we're looking for a couple things here. I mean, usually, like, I'll really only try to do this when there's sales. But if I see something that's got maybe a lot of impressions and it's a new theme, I may extract it out and do a new ad group. And that is a totally different workflow. We're going to get into that later in the course. That's like the strategy, like this, that's really how to do this well, is when to make new ad groups. We will go into that. But the idea of extracting keywords is if they're working, pull them out, slap them back in the same ad group, sometimes a new one. We'll talk about that later. And that's keyword extraction. Now, the easiest way to do this is just to really add a filter. You go through the whole campaign, and sometimes you could just do all of your search campaigns by going up here. I don't have other campaign types, so it's not going to work. But you would basically go to all your search campaigns, and then you would go into your search terms. You would do a filter of conversions. Not all conversions, that's different. Conversion is greater than 0. It'll show anything with 1 sale or more, or sometimes fractional sales, depending on how your attribution's set up. And you can start extracting these out. And this helps improve performance. It helps make sure that you know, for some search terms and themes of keywords, like they'll get hundreds of thousands of searches. This is how you get the best, the highest intent search terms to pair with conversion bidding, and you just slap them right back in that same ad group, sometimes a new one. But that is keyword extraction. We're trying to pull out all the stuff that worked, those new exact match keywords, and try to focus more money into them and get more results.